Hello, long time no see. So last time you saw me I was in Vancouver in Canada. A lot has changed, I've finished all my travel since then, done a whole bunch of stuff. But why haven't I been uploading any more videos to this channel? Well, I'm gonna address that with today's video, with hopefully a bit of moral of the story. So why wasn't I posting? Well, the thing is, I was kind of afraid. I was afraid of being judged. We're all afraid of judgment, right? We wear clothes that make us look good, we say things that make us look smart or funny, and we make things that we think are gonna look good. Like, hopefully this video is gonna make me look good. We wanna make things we're proud of. It's important to be proud of how you present yourself, but if you go too much in that worry, you end up just kind of doing what I did, and that is stopping making things. Or you stop hanging out with your friends, or you stop going out on dates. When we're afraid of judgment, we tend to kind of hide from the world. And in the internet age, where you can have Uber Eats delivered to your door, and you can work from home, and you can fill up all your spare time with social media garbage, it's never been easier to hide. From the rise of the incel to the death of social groups, I think that fear of judgment is really becoming a big problem in our society. For me personally, I didn't really feel super happy creating these videos because I thought that maybe people who were wiser and smarter than me, who maybe have already worked out the things that I'm talking about, would look at the videos and be like, look at this idiot. You know, people that are wiser than me, who have been through what I've been through, and then they're 5 or 10 years down the track would think that I look stupid. So why am I here admitting this to you guys and admitting my flaws now? What changed? Well, I kind of realized that people who have things already worked out are not gonna judge you for being on the same kind of vibe as them. They're gonna be happy for you. They're just glad that you're on the same journey as them. Like, for example, if I read a comment from one of you guys saying that something I said helped you, I don't think that you're an idiot for not knowing that. I'm super happy for you, and I'm super proud of you for actually just thinking about things. And I need to remember that people older and wiser than me definitely feel the same way about me. People that do judge you for your actions and stuff like that, they just suck. I don't know how to say it apart from that, they just suck. But being kind of judgmental is in our nature. We do it every day to kind of make sense of the world. You don't have the time and the amount of information to not have to make judgments in your day-to-day life. It's a very important part of human psychology. But on this channel, like in this comment section and with all this kind of stuff, I'd like to say that this is a kind of safe space. I really don't care how you got to where you're at now. It actually doesn't bother me at all, so I need to kind of apply that same logic to myself here. So yeah, here I am, putting myself out there again, and even though it's scary, you know what is way more scary? Is the thought of just kind of shutting myself off and never making anything again because I'm just too scared of what people will think of it. So let's take a second and try to apply this to our lives here, if you want to participate. Take a minute to think about something that you often might feel judged about. Maybe it's your haircut, maybe it's your fashion, maybe it's the way you talk. Just think about something that you often might feel a little bit judged on. I'll give you 10 seconds of silence to think about it. I really want you to participate. Okay, you got it? Okay, great. If you haven't gone, maybe pause the video. I know it's kind of annoying to face your insecurities, but we do have to do it at some point. Okay, so first, let's think about, do you actually want to change it? If you don't want to change this thing about yourself, then you just should be happy. Fuck the haters. You're happy. Great. Stop worrying about what other people think because you don't want to change it. They have to accept this of you. But if you do want to change it, we're going to move on to the next step now. What's up, dude? Come here. Okay, so if you do want to change it, the next thing you should think about is what you can do to change it. So if let's for example say you want to change your haircut, like my first example, and you're insecure about that, what can you do? Maybe you can see the next person walking down the street who has a great haircut and ask them where they got it done. Seems simple enough. And remember, don't be afraid to ask for help. The fear of looking silly and being judged by someone is what stops us from asking for help here. But if you think about it, if you had a haircut and someone said, where did you get that done? That's a compliment. They're not gonna think this idiot over here. It's one of the truest compliments you can give someone, so don't be afraid to ask someone how they got to where they are. So now you've identified something that you're not happy about, you've decided if you wanna change it, and you've thought of a way to start doing that. Just make a start and now you are so much better. You're gonna feel amazing because if you ever feel a little bit insecure about, let's say, this haircut, you can think, well, I'm working on it. That's fine. If it's maybe you're a bit overweight, you want to work on your body, you've worked out that you do care, you've worked out how you're going to do that, and then you start a little bit. If someone says, I don't know, if someone tries to make you feel bad, they say that you're looking bad or whatever, you can just say, hey, I'm working on it. And that's gonna bring you so much peace. It brings me a lot of peace when I'm working on something. So if you're comfortable, feel free to leave down in the comments something that you wanna work on. We can try and keep each other accountable. Something that I've been trying to work on recently is I wanna be a better listener. Because it turns out that if your job is talking to a camera without anyone else around you, you can really get in the habit of just kind of running your mouth on and on and on and on, because you can just cut it out in post. In social situations, you can just annoy people. So that's something I've been trying to work on, because I think everyone should have their ability to have their input, and I would learn a lot more if I listened more than talked. So now I've admitted some of my flaws. I hope you feel comfortable doing the same. Let's try and get a bit of a vibe going in the comments. I'll see you with some more videos soon. I've got, sorry, there go the cats. I've got 2 more scripts written, so hopefully I can get those out to you guys soon. Thanks for your patience. I'll see you in the next one.